Beat the devil out of it.
There is a boy I know. We are friends, we are more than. 'Cause every time he looks at me, I get electric shocks in my brain and in my heart. But he is not the one I love. Still, every time I look into his pretty eyes, I think of all the things I didn't even try. And though I know that it is only chemistry, there's nothing in the world that I can do about it. But I love my boyfriend. He is good to me. He's a good man. He takes care of me when I need it. He's the one I want to have children with. Then every time I close my eyes, I think of him and all the things I didn't even do with him. And though I know that it is only chemistry, there's nothing in the world that I can do about it.
$10 do I have to worry? I considered leaving for a guy that hates money. I get bored, what a bummer. Craving the attention of a blazed out drummer. Time moves fast, it's the year of the election. The blush-inducing rush of another man's affection. I don't care, I don't even know. I suppose I just wanted the
But
attention.
I love my boyfriend. He is good to me. He's a good man. He takes care of me wherever I am. He's the one I want to have children with. Yeah, every time I look my boyfriend, and he loves me wherever I am. He is kind to me. He's a good man, and there's nothing in the world I wouldn't do for him. Yeah.
Hello, good morning. It's your Orky boyfriend here for another fantastic Friday. Welcome. Ooh, wow, we did the epic yesterday, completed it off. Now it's in our hand. A nice juicy orb of mastery. Wow. So now it's time to grind, I think. Time for us to get out there and get some juicy XP, hit 55, maybe get Call of the Hero. That'll be cool.
Hello.
Hey, Ryohan. Ryohan.
Hello.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's a fantastic Friday, and we're getting in the adventure. Last night I played just a little bit, and I went over to the Grimling Forest. And I was hanging out in the Grimling Caves, trying to spawn the shaman, the named shaman. He does drop a few caster items. He drops a pair of gloves that actually help with channeling, which is pretty cool. And so I was kind of sniffing around looking for those. Well, he did pop, and he was tough, dude. I had to gate out. I had to leave him there. So I don't know if he's still there. He might be. But I was thinking going back to Grimling Forest. So we'll take a little peek over there. We'll take a little peek. Yeah, I was fighting his little cave. I was doing fine. He has a cave. There's probably about 7, maybe 8 Grimlings in this little cave that he lives in. And I'm going around the room, clearing them out, doing just fine. And then he pops. And I was like, oh, there he is. So I sent my pet in, and he just started destroying my pet so fast. He killed the pet, and I started to gate out right as he was casting some spells. Like, he probably would have killed me if I wouldn't have got the gate. It was that close. Alright, so we're going to buff up a little bit. Summon up some juicy summon items. And then go grind. Get out there and get a little EXP, I think. We could go there. We could go to like the Scarlet Desert or something as well. I also got a second Lucid Shard yesterday. We could go hunt some Lucid Shards, which is always fun. We got 2 out of 10. I want to do some Umbral Plains, man. I say we get out there in those Umbral Plains sometime soon. There's pretty good drops. There's just random, like, really good equipment that you can get from there. Congrats on the Mage Epic. Thank you. What do the shards do? They are They're used in the Vexthal key, the VT key for the final dungeon of the Luckland expansion, the final raid dungeon. You got to get a key to get in there. So you need all 10 of them. And there's a few other steps as well. But there's no raid bosses in the Luckland expansion yet. Not until January. That's when the raids come out. So there's still time for people to catch up and get ready for them. And without Emperor Shrezal, you can't complete the key. So you can start it, you can like gather all your shards and do a whole bunch of it, but until Emperor Shrezal comes out and he drops the rift, there's like these rifts that you need, and he's the only one who drops the rifts to complete the key. So really you can't even go in there and like farm trash or anything either. There is drops on some trash mobs. There's like a few random drops that are very, very powerful. Hey, Purjos, how you doing, my friend? Happy Friday to you. We're just getting ready to go on some adventures. I got the Magician epic yesterday. Finished it off. And so I'm just a happy little magician out here. Just a happy little magician doing magician things. Oh wait, I shouldn't have summoned that backpack, because I still need to do a suit of plate mail for the pet. It's alright. We could drop it on the floor. Drop it on the floor. Someone's gonna run by and pick it up. Oh, dude, a backpack. Cause I'm the same way, dude. If I'm running by and I see a backpack on the floor, I'm picking it up, dude. Alright, there we go. Put this on the floor. Turn around. Pick up the other one. Oh, it's gone. It's all good. It's a Gift of Zev bag. It's a free bag. But what's cool about it is it holds 10 slots and it's 100% weight reduction. Wisebot banned somebody. Dang, look at that, you guys. We just saw a spammer get banned in real time. Like that, dude. The message popped up and was gone in 1 second flat. Alright, there we go. Conjured bags. We got these big boy bags. And then I have a few regular bags as well, for my gems and jewels and things. I could probably get rid of another one of these bags. Let's see. This one's 100% reduction. This is a 10 slot bag, but it's like small slots. You know what I mean? Because I can't really put big swords or anything in this bag, but I can put little gems and stuff, you know, my mana stone. Yeah, we're good. This guy wants a earring, a jum earring. Here you go, dude. Have a jum earring. Ew, he gave me eyeballs in return for the earring. gave me eyeballs, dude. Yuck. Fungus beast eyes of all things. That's like giving me orc eyes. That's like giving me orc eyes. Hey, Dirty Old Socks, how you doing? Still need to get a box of Abukar? That is true. Yeah, the box of Abukar. That's a mystical box. A very large box indeed. Alright, let's go grind. Let's go grind, boys. Where are we gonna grind? I kind of want to go to Grimling Forest. Dude, I kind of want to do vampires at the Vampire Castle. Anyone want to do vampires at the Vampire Castle? I think that'd be kind of fun. The Tenebrous Mountains. They got a vampire castle over there. And it's pretty spooky. It's pretty spooky. Good morning, Dirty Old Socks. How are you today, my friend? Feeling like getting a little spooky. We'll go over to the Grimling Forest. We'll kill some Grimlings and then see if anyone wants to join up and go over to the maybe go to the Vampire Castle. I went to Maiden's Eye last night. I was kind of soloing some bats and some skeletons and stuff, and then I decided to get a little cheeky, and I went after some of the vampires. Ooh, bad idea. Those suckers flurry, dude. Those freaking vampires are flurriers. So we got the hell out of there. McFlurry. Dude, look at this garden, bro. Tell me these guys aren't hippies with their little rock garden here. Their moon rock garden. This is cool. Oh yeah, these are nice ferns. Very nice. What the hell building is that, dude? We got like a frickin' like a bird claw for the symbol. Uh-oh, it's Nicolas Cage. Watch out, everyone. Nick Cage is guarding this place. Be gone, robot. Congrats on the epic. Do you feel more epic? I do feel more epic, Perjoss. Heavily epic. Adept Delph. I like it. He's half man, half dwarf, half elf. Delph. This guy sells cleric spells, apparently. Okay, okay. You know what we should do is go look at the magician spells here. See if we need any. Mardrek Soul Healer, so he must be a cleric guy. Oh, he's a paladin. Paladin trainer. Cleric trainer. Dude, what if they had all the stones, like all the portal stones here on a vendor? They might. They might. I never really went back here before. Hello, anybody home? Oh my god, they got a mummy wrapped up and hanging, dude. What the hell? It's like a practice dummy, but it's also like hung. Sheesh, what the hell's going on in here? What the hell? This is where I would live. If I was like a Shadow Haven hobo, bro, I'd be back here by this rock, dude. My little tent would be right back here. This would be where I live. If I was a Shadow Haven hobo. That's the kinky room? It is a little kinky in there, dude. Why is it in a little separate house and it has... Is this a bridge or is this just like... Oh, I know what it is. It's so they don't get wet when they come through here if it's raining, I guess. A little awning, you know? A retractable awning.
Now, sing the berries and cream song. Go for it. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, let me get a little berries and cream.
Alright, let's keep going. We've explored the rear of Shadow Haven quite enough. We've explored the rear. Man, I was a little bit of a piggy last night, boys. I was a little piggy. Little piggy. Because, you know, when you go... I went grocery shopping, right? And when you go grocery shopping, you usually kind of stuff yourself that day. You know, you make something, you eat a few snacks. So yeah, I was getting a little stuffied. We're going to the Grimling Forest. Oh, this is that dead end. There's a named guy back there that you can spawn. But we're not after that guy. We're after Grimlings. Those frickin' Grimlings. Yeah, so I spawned that guy, the shaman named, the Grimling shaman guy. And he does have a chance to drop some channeling gloves, which I'm interested in getting. But, man, he was too tough for me to solo. Which is crazy, because I was soloing the entire room non-stop without rest, dude. Just doing cycle after cycle after cycle. And it was fine. And then when he popped, he was just that much, like, tougher. He killed my pet, and I had to gate away. But he might still be up, you know, because people usually kind of pass by that little cavern where he spawns on their way to Acrylia, so he might actually still be up. We'll go see. Completed mini snack side quests. Yeah, I did, dude. I had, so when I got back from the store, I made a nice salad for my mom and I. And we ate salad for lunch, which was pretty cool. And then, but then I came downstairs and was hanging out for a while. Yo, James Gordon, what's up, dude? You decided on an erudite necro as your first character. You're having a blast so far. Nice, dude. That's awesome. What server did you go on, by the way, James? Are you on Quarm, or did you play a different server like the live ones? Had a nice salad, and then I went downstairs. I was hanging out, and I decided to throw a little meat in. I've got a little oven down here, like a small one. So, and I bought a small beef roast. So I put a little beef roast in and cooked it up. And a little potato. Ate all that. Ate the whole thing. I was like, ate it all. It was over a pound of beef too, by the way. So that was kind of a lot. And then I had a few cookies and some coconut cookies later in the evening. So I was feeling good. Oh, I had some hot Cheetos too. Yeah, look at that Cheeto dust. Still stained from the red 5. I love hot Cheetos, dude. I can't stop. Quarm? Heck yeah, James. That's cool. Quarm's a fantastic server. You're the same. Shopping day, you usually love to get home and raid the cereals. You're like a big kid. You loved breakfast cereals with milk all my life. Yeah, I actually do too. I don't really buy them much, but when I do, boy, that box of cereal doesn't last at all. Because I'll have like 2 or 3 bowls in the same day, like different times of the day. And I don't necessarily mind. I don't always eat like sweet and sugary cereals either. I've always been a big fan of the brand type cereals, the Chex. I like stuff like Chex and, Cheerios or something. My mom didn't really like, when I was growing up as a kid, my mom didn't like buying name brand sweet cereals, but I was allowed to get like off brand other cereals like Rice Krispie or stuff like that. Raisin Bran. We ate a lot of Raisin Bran growing up. Which isn't bad. You'd be surprised. Like, you would think raisins and milk and stuff doesn't go together, but no, it's good. It's nice. Raisin Nut Bran. Let's go, dude. You know what I like is frickin' nut and honey. What? Nut and honey? No, I'm just kidding. You asked a passing fellow Necro who was level 15 for a couple of tips, and he ended up gifting you around 70 plat. It was very generous of him. Nice, dude. That's a good start. You'll be able to buy spells, all that stuff. Backpacks, Which isn't too bad. A character like a level 50 plus character can do, they can fight the giants, or they could do, there's a bunch of other places they can go and earn 50, 70 plat pretty quickly. So it's a really good way to help new characters, get a good start. Hey, Captain Cube, what's cracking, brother? Hello. Happy Friday, friend. Me and Captain Cube, we kicked it the other night, dude. Just a little one-on-one time with the Cube Man. I was hanging out over on Kick, doing some arcade games. It was fun. Felt real nice, Nice to hang out with a couple of folks, on the small side. Just me and them chilling. Check it out, cubers. I got my freaking epic. Oh my god. Yeah, it did. We pushed it. We pushed. We did everything we could. We got help with a bunch of steps. And we finished it off, dude. So now we're a bit stronger. We can do a little bit more. I've been getting cheeky, dude, going crazy places, trying to do weird shit. I went to Maiden's Eye yesterday. I was like, oh, let me try Maiden's Eye. Let's see how tough Maiden's Eye is. And I was killing bats and skeletons and all that. I decided to pull the vampires. That was a mistake. They actually flurry. They're really hard. They're hard. Like, them suckers hit hard, dude. So we had to evacuate from there. We had to do a little evacuation on that one, dude. Frickin'. Because I pulled 2, and both of them were flurrying my pet, just frickin' tearing them up. They were just tearing them up. And, right now we're going to the Gremlin Caves. I was here yesterday. Pretty good. It's a pretty good spot. These dang old gremlins. Whoa, where's that guy going? Bro. Why the fuck did he run all the way across the over there? Holy shit. Well, as long as he's not aggro, then I'm fine with it. I thought he was aggro, and he was like, I don't know. He went on a jog. Surprisingly, these gremlins don't run away, though. They stay and fight. Let's wait for the foreman to path away. I know that foreman does path away. Now, these guys, they don't really have any coin in their pockets, but they can and do oftentimes drop upwards of 5 of those runes. You know, those little runes that sell for a couple gold each, or a plat each, or 2 plat each. Bro, if you can fill some backpacks up with these runes, you'll make some cash, dude. I think I made like 700 plat last night from these alone. Or no, 300 and something. Whatever's in my inventory right now is literally what I made from just being out here for like an hour or 2 last night. Fighting gremlins. And we did get almost a half a yellow fighting them. There's a deeper cave, like there's a deeper place where the mobs are all like dark blue. Some are green as well. Like this guy's green, so I'm not even going to nuke him. I'm not even going to use the mana. I'll just let the pet fight him. For some reason I can't DS my epic pet. I guess it has its own or something. But I can't get a shield of lava to land on him. So I'll probably just take it off the bar, I guess. Put something else on the bar. Dude, I want to do another 7 days run sometime soon. I want to do a modded server, modified. There's 2 mods that I really am interested in running. The the Project Z mod is really cool. Project Z, and then also Undead Country. Undead Country. I want to do a Project Z / Undead Country combo. I think it'd be pretty freaking cool, dude. It'd be hard too. They're nightmare mods. But I've been watching this guy on YouTube. He's been doing a solid run with those, and they look cool, dude. We're talking like swarms of hordes and like crazy other stuff. It's good. They're good. Yeah, if I was going to run them, I was going to maybe boot up a server. What do these con to you? A lot of these are light blue until I get all the way down to Acrylia Caverns. There's one big solid room full of dark blues. There's dark blues everywhere. Where I was fighting yesterday, the pH for the shaman is dark blue. So I was just kind of like lingering around down there, killing him a bunch. You spent hours in the hole looking for the Ratman for your epic. You found the pH, got impatient, found another plus like 6 other mobs and died. Maybe you'll get it later today. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that, Purplekin. You're looking for the rat guy. Is that Shadow Knight? Shadow Knight epic? You want to group up, dude? You want to go get some real XP? Yeah, I'm down. Whoa, the Grimling. Jabberer. Look at him, dude. He's a Grimling. You guys, my pet's he was bitten. He was actually bitten by a Grimling, you guys. Look what happened to him. He got turned into one. Oh my god. He's been bitten. These aren't bad, actually, though. You'd be surprised. They're not bad XP. And what I've been doing is saving all those runes. You know, you get a whole couple of bags full of runes and just let them go ham, you know. Oh my god. Look at the size of him. He's a monster. Good morning, Secrets. How you doing, my friend? Welcome in, and happy Friday. You like it, dude? Look, he got bit. That's the lore we're going with. My pet has been infected with Grimling saliva. The curse of the Grimling has started to take its toll.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
You cannot eat lizards.
Lizard.
Somebody say steak? Lizard steak.
Hey, Lady Abnoba, how you doing, my friend? We were just talking about doing a 7 days to die modded run at some point soon. I want to mix Project Z and Undead Country together. Project Z and Undead Country. Both are pretty wild nightmare mods. And they complement each other well. Project Z brings in the hordes and all that. And Undead Country is just like a really cool mod. Ooh, hold up before you say anything else. All right. I'm listening. Got to get Ari in here to hear you talk about it? Hey, that'd be cool. Absolutely, my friend. How many gnomes will it take for Orkboy to reach max level? Good morning, Armorous. Hello.
Captain Cube asked me, how many gnomes will it take for Orkboy to reach max level with his new shiny epic? And what should he go and murder for AAXP? Ah, gnomes. Those wee little tinkers of the Narathian seas. Always scurrying about, fixing things that ain't broke.
Oh, yeah.
To reach max level, Orkboy might need a whole crew of them, perhaps a dozen or so, tending to their every need. As for the AA experience, I'd suggest they venture to the plane of fire. Plenty of fiery beasts eager for a showdown, and they make for excellent practice with that shiny new epic.
Fantastic. He's not wrong. He's not wrong, but we'll have to wait on the plane of fire, because that is further down the road. Ah, Ari, how you doing, my friend? Nice to meet you. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm Orkboy. What I was thinking of doing is running a server pretty soon with Project Z and 7 Days to and Undead Country mixed, which is I've been watching a guy on YouTube. He's been playing it, and it looks really freaking intense. Like it's, you know, it's a lot of zombies, it's a lot of unending hordes, but the two mods themselves actually look really cool, as far as the equipment and gear goes and all that kind of stuff. They look really fun. And so I don't know. I'm thinking about booting one up. Oh, there's your hubby. Hey, ahoy, me matey. I met Lady Abnoba playing Atlas, you know, doing a little pirate stuff. I'm a pirate, and she's a Navy lady, but we've always liked each other, and we like to hang out. She does hang out with pirates, dude. Don't let her tell you she's not. You see secrets, Captain Jack Sparrow, so you need to open a plane of fire. How good is the XP? You said XP was pretty good here?
Hello.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's actually not bad. It's probably worse. Like I said, there's a room down below where everything is dark blue. So there is a higher level area of the cavern that's, I think, good XP. Look, there's a wizard in here fighting too. See? People are here. I want to get the channeling gloves. There's a pair of channeling gloves. I spawned the shaman that drops them yesterday, but he's much tougher than I thought. He got my pet, and I had to gate away. So he could still be up, potentially. But it drops a pair of channeling gloves, and that's really kind of one of the things I'm interested in getting from this cavern. If you leave it at the defaults, it does make the players actually play the game and invest time, which you're a fan of. You've played with some who turned off progression, and that just makes the game bland. I would probably have the progression on. Like, if I was to boot up a server, I'd probably boot up like a 20-man server with the two mods on it, and then we would do progression. We would actually go progression-wise, and that kind of thing, you know. And I think that there's some people who would be interested in it out of my community and some of my friends' communities, you know what I mean. I don't think we would actually fill the full 20, but it'd be nice to have the overflow of a 20-man server just to ensure that there's enough room for anyone interested. You're always down for some 7 days? Yeah, dude. Hey, Sweet D Willie, what's up, bro? Dude, we're talking about booting up a new 7-day server in the next few weeks. Would you be interested in playing it? It's going to be a hard one, though. It's going to be modified. We're going to do Project Z and Undead Country. So it's going to be swarms and swarms of hordes and freaking crazy stuff. And like, but the, you're in 2 secrets? Nice, dude. I can get it set up. Maybe over the weekend or something we'll figure it out and get stuff rolling on it. It's really cool. I think it's really cool. Like I said, I've been watching a guy. He's got a YouTube series that he's been running, and it looks fun and cool and hard. And there's new stuff, and there's new zombies, and there's just, I don't know. I think it'd be pretty fun. Oh God, there's somebody in the rock. There's a gremlin in the rock. Oh, Foreman. Whew. These foremen are a bit gnarly. They wander these caves, so you do have to watch out for them. Yeah, I want to do Project Z in Undead Country, and so if I set one up, like when I set it up, dude, I'll reach out to everybody and we'll get some peeps in. Hey, good morning, Jonat. The creator for Quarm did a great job all around and did right by the community, but you don't think they want sweets. They just want the gnome statue holding you down like a baby. Oh my God, I'm so low on health. I got another foreman that found me and hit me. I'll have to rest here for a moment. I do have bandages, so I should probably bandage. Oof. Oof. I am very squishy. I am like a ripe melon. I'm so squishy. You would say the closest you can get to cat noises with your wife? Well, it looks like we have plenty of interest in a modded server, so I'll see if I can get one set up. Maybe over the weekend I'll get it all set up, and then like Monday we'll start it or something. I'm still having a ton of fun on Quarm, so I don't want to like, you know, I don't want to like switch quite yet. But I am interested in some more 7 Days to Die, and I do think those mods are really fun looking. I don't know how difficult they are to load up. Probably not hard. What are you getting into today, Sweets? What's cracking, my man? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I love it when Sweets comes by. Did you guys know that Sweets and I were on a podcast together? Sweets and I were actually on a podcast together. And if you're interested in checking checking it out or listening to it, you can find it here. Gamers Corner, Season 3, Episode 3, Dude Boy, Orkboy. There you go. It's on Spotify. Sweet D Willie and his buddy. Oh, shit, I got purpled. Damn, that guy hit me. I was linking a link and I got frickin' ding-donged. No! Those foremans, you gotta watch out for them. They spawn and roam the halls. And so you kind of have to like see them first before they get to you and attack them first, you know what I mean?
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
Alright, let's work our way back.
May die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Frickin' Farquaad! Cool thing about the epic is that it's actually a summoned item, so I can actually bring up the epic pet again on my way in, so I can use it to fight my way in. Hey, Mojo Jojo! What's up, dude? I died, man. I was over in the I was getting down with the Grimlings, and the foreman came by. He he didn't appreciate me being down there, and he got me good, boy. He got me good, man. Knocked me on the ground, and then jumped on top of me and beat me up. As soon as you mentioned Project Z, you had to bring in Ari to hear the thoughts about it. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's really nice. And, you know, I would be absolutely open to inviting all my friends in. And so you guys would be welcome. And anyone else who wants to play, you know, if Fattiest wants to come in, and or if any of those folks want to try it out too, I think it'd be fun. I think we could get a nice little community run going. All right, Mojo Jojo to the rescue. My pet is a 5-minute cooldown before I can actually cast it. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. You can teleport here. Let me load up my spell set real quick. I don't want to have no spell set loaded up. Your group is always limited to 6 that we bring in. We like to limit our footings. Wait, you forgot me. I'm in the Nexus, Mojo. Come pick him up. Oh, we got another guy that wants to come with. Captain Cube. I was fighting some Grimlings, but I know there's better places to grind. And so I'm down to do whatever you guys want to do. I was just over there fighting some grimy boys. Some of them grimy boys. Oh, your base you limit to the family. Okay, I got you. That'd be okay too. We don't all have to have the same base. You know what I mean? There can be splinter cells on the server. Splinter cells. Makes it a little bit easier to deal with the hordes. Yeah, it did. I love this spell here, Veil of Elements. One guy gave it to me, he handed it to me, and I was like, oh, hell yeah. I was like, this spell's so good. And he was like, oh, is it? I didn't know it was good. And I go, yeah, dude, it's improved in Viz. It doesn't fade. Like, it just doesn't fade on you. It'll run the whole duration, you know? This is a fantastic invisibility. James Gordon, I see you. He says, this may seem like a dumb question, but does the skin of milk and the bread cakes do anything? You figured maybe they regenerated HP, but it doesn't seem to do anything. Google isn't showing anything. So your food and your water are automatically consumed every once in a while. And if you're out of food and water, you can actually get to the point where you won't be able to regenerate mana anymore, and you won't be able to regenerate HP anymore, and your stamina will go down and drain, and it won't come back up either. And so you get really, really weak. Really, really weak. So you're just eating it to sustain. It's just being eaten by itself for sustain. You still have to have some. Now, there are some foods that are like stat foods, where if it's the first food, you're actually getting a stat from it, with it being in your inventory. Stat foods are pretty cool, and one trick people do to avoid eating their stacked food, their stat food, is they eat regular food. They put the stat food in their first slot, and then they're getting the stats from it like a piece of equipment. And then they just consume regular food to keep themselves always full, and they never eat a piece of the stat food. You know what I mean? It's kind of weird. It's a little different. Like the Misty Thicket Picnic, for example, it'll give you a little bit of statistics if it's in the first slot. But it'll also be consumed by your auto eat unless you manually eat just like some regular food. It's pretty weird and interesting. One of those things, one of those like EverQuest things, you know? All right. We're invisible. We're invisible. Damn, look how many Gremlings are down here, dude. So many. Uh-oh. Something got attacked. Oh, it's the wizard that's like pulling mobs. Alright, where's my corpse button? What I wanted to see is if this high priest is up back there still. Yeah, he is. The prophet is there. Prophet Griplag. That's who I actually kind of wanted to kill. Prophet Griplag. He's up. He's tougher than I thought. He killed my pet pretty easily last night. I had to gate away. Aries going to bed. Good night, Aries. Thank you so much for stopping by. And get some sleep, dude. If you work overnights, I feel you. I've done lots of overnights myself in my career. And so I know what it's like, dude. You gotta get that sleep when you can. Otherwise, you'll never get any. Let me see. Can I corpse drag this? Corpse drag. Drag Orkboy's corpse. Yeah, there it is. Alright, let me go somewhere safe to loot this thing. We gotta go somewhere safe. Find out where the boys are. There they are. All right. Do I need a res? It didn't seem to take that much away, really. This is where I was when I got here, so I don't know. Leaving one item on the body? Okay. Yeah, I left a summoned earring on it. That should work. That should work. Alright, let me summon up a pet. Nice. We got those big boy pets. The big boys. Nice. I like Mojo's pet. He's got the bear pet. A little snuggle bear. Yeah. Those two mods look really good. I think we could have a lot of fun with that. I usually go through G-Portal servers. He likes overnights. Yeah, I like them too. I want to get in on some overnights. I've been looking for some work around here where I live, and overnights would be pretty ideal too. What's cool is these gremlings drop the runes, dude. And so you can actually make some pretty good coin from these runes. If you decide to come down here and just grind these hallways. That's kind of one of the things I like to do, is just grind these hallways. There's also another little gremlin cave in the Tenebrous Mountains. There's actually two gremlin caves over there that they're a little bit lower level. They are a little bit lower level than these, but they have coin and they drop the runes. So it's kind of it's a really nice place too. For like, you know, level 30, 40 characters. Hey, there's a cat guy. Beast Lord. Here comes a wandering foreman. These are the guys that give me the trouble. Because they kind of wander the halls, you know. Those are the guys that usually hit me, is the foremans. Hey, Miko, how you doing, my man? Hey, Reina. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. Yeah, we got the old epic. Freaking magicians. These magicians are too strong. We're going after the prophet. He's down here, this way, in this little hole. Prophet is up in the corner. I spawned him last night, but he was a little too tough for me. And he killed my pet pretty easily, like very quickly. And so I had to gate out of there and escape.
Meat's back on the menu, boys. It looks like meat is back on the menu, boys.
Hey, Orn, oh my god, thank you so much. 50 months, what a frickin' champion. Holy moly. Wow. Thank you so much. And I hope you're having a beautiful Friday. Is DSP the closest port to here? No. DSP is actually kind of far away. You can get a port straight to the Grimling Forest. Mojo ported us here. You can actually get a port directly. The Grimling Forest. Bring your beast? Yeah, come on in. Come on out, dude. We're just killing some Grimlings here. There's a named guy we're going after right now. He's got channeling gloves. He's got this interesting pair of gloves, caster gloves, that has like a channeling bonus on it. And I'm kind of interested to see what those are all about. He does have mostly wisdom gear. So for any wisdom casters out there, you know, he's actually a good target for you guys as well. Because he's got several pieces of wisdom gear. He's a weird target. He's got a mix of like priest stuff and caster shit. Alright, let's get him. There he is. He was a little too tough for me to solo. But his pH is also a dark blue mob, so it's not bad. It's not a bad little grind. I was able to kind of keep this whole room locked up, broken up. Oh, wow, he heals. I didn't even know he heals. Like, I didn't get him that low because he was so tough, so that would have been gnarly too. Nice. Yeah, let's see what he's got. He's got the Lucid Shard, some of these. He has a quest item. And so here's like a weird primary eyeball. Wisdom +5, HP 20, mana 20 for priests. Beast actually can use this too, but why would he? It's a weapon. That's actually a weapon. A scepter. Short sword of the grunt, damage 10. Beast can use this short sword too. Hilarious. Wow. Bunch of weird shit on that guy. that. Apparently he can drop channeling gloves, which, I don't know. I kind of wanted to see what they're all about. Thank you again, Oren. You are absolutely amazing and a huge supporter of the stream. And so we appreciate you. A valued community member and an awesome guy. Yeah, bring your beast on out. We'll grind. We're just chilling out in this cave. It spawns pretty quick. You can kick it down in this cave and fight gremlins the whole time. Some of them are green. Like this mining guy is green, so I don't nuke them. Any of the green ones I don't nuke. Which kind of saves on mana. You know, usually if I'm down here, I've got a KEI or something, you know. And so I get plenty of med time in. There's one foreman that comes down the path. He will walk down here. So you kind of just keep your eye out for the foreman and easy peasy. Hey, there he is. Let's go, mate. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not a bad place. And if we want to get cheeky, if we want to go on like a different adventure, I was kind of thinking of doing those vampires, dude. There's a cool vampire castle in the zone next door. There's like a really cool vampire castle over there. And they do have some equipment drops and stuff, you know. There's a lucid shard here if anyone's looking to get their Vexthal key, or if they just want to bank it to get it put away. Oh, the guy spawned on me. Be sure to loot your fill of these runes if you want some. They do sell for good money. They stack to 20. Another lucid shard.
We're being attacked! We're being attacked!
A sweet D Willie. That's his favorite noise, dude. He knows I'm serious when I'm doing that. Get those jowls going, you know. You got a good squad, yeah, dude. Whoa. There's the PH. The Prophet is the PH. It's a dark blue mob to us. There's a couple other good names in here too. Over in the Twilight Sea, there's a little secret area that you have to swim through an underwater tunnel to get to, and it's full of a bunch of aliens back there. And there's a couple of really good named guys that spawn that have good equipment back there as well. The Umbral Plains, I'm actually really interested to get out to the Umbral Plains because there's a whole bunch of just random equipment that drops off of just random mobs. Like any mob can drop some pretty good pieces of equipment, and so I do want to check that out. There's good caster gear, there's good druid gear, there's good beast lord stuff. There's really not any good monk stuff, unfortunately, because I checked for that on Fangbreaker. How about that desert and the gray? Yeah, the Scarlet Desert's not bad either. I need to go out there onto the plateau and to get the Lucid Shard from there. So I do know those are pretty nice. The gray is cool too. I've always liked the gray when I was young. The skeletons and all that stuff, they're great XP. Great XP. Oh boy. We're going wild in the Gremlin Caves. Thank you so much, Strauss, for hitting that follow button. We love it. We love to see it. Welcome in, and happy Friday. You're right. You switched over from YouTube. Not a fan of the new Twitch, but more combo goes on here. James. Ah, cool, dude. Well, welcome in, James. Glad you made it by. Twitch is pretty fun. You know, there's more stuff you can do. You can earn some channel points. You can click the... we have, if you look down at the bottom, we have some cool redeems. You can click the redeems.
I'm being told that it's a skill issue, just don't die.
You know what I mean? So we got buttons. We got buttons on Twitch.
Now, sing the berries and cream song. Go for it. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Dude, would you stay in a haunted mansion overnight, right? But you had to have the berries and cream guy there with you. Would you still do it, dude? Would you still do it? There it is. We got an orc poem, folks. This one's called the Rassiter Poem, as read in the orc voice.
I'm at the Raster camp, and it's pretty lit. I'm chillin' and rhyming next to a guck pit. I got my second monitor, and a third one too. Netflix and chill will just have to do. So 20 hours pass, and it ain't so bad. It even builds character, according to my dad. But wait a minute here. Something smells sour. Oh, It's my nuts. I guess I need a shower. 3 days have passed and I'm losing my mind. Surrounded by minotaurs with big hairy behinds. I wish I could say these was tears of Prexus, but they're not. Somebody port me to Nexus.
It's the Wrestler poem, as read in New York voice. We came across that poem. I was doing my monk epic on the Teak server. Doing my monk epic on the Teak server, and I was doing it the long way, like, you know, where you had to get raster and all that stuff, and I was camping raster. And I was like looking up like spawn timers and all this other stuff, and I saw that in the comments, dude. I saw that as one of the comments. I said, I gotta write that down. I gotta save that one for the stream, dude. We're reading that one out. Somebody put time into that one. You know what I mean? And passion. I should look up that guy's account, dude, and see if he has any more poems on any other posts. He might. Oh, darn. Malkini bought some spells for his character. He used an alt to buy them. And then he accidentally forgot to share bank them over to his guy. It happens. It happens. I've been there. I've done that. Hey, good morning, Roland. How you doing, friend? Good to see you. Good to see you. Had that one ready, locked, and loaded, huh? That one went out quick. I do. I've got it saved on my desktop. He's got it saved on his desktop. For quick access. Very quick. Alright, I'm just going to heal my pet. And we'll go in on the priest here. We'll just go in a little circle around this room. Oh, shit. Yeah, probably best if I don't stand exactly next to the guy. Hey, check out that cleric, dude. Beard hammer. I love it. I love it. You mind if you bring your ham down for some XP? Come on in, my man. Yeah, absolutely. Bring on in. In fact, there are some there is the shaman equipment here. We're fighting a small named guy that spawns here. He has a chance at some channeling cloth gloves, and he's got like two or three freaking shaman items on his table. So it'd be really nice to get a shaman down here. Hairy ass man child, yo, what's up, Krieger? How you doing, my friend? We're fighting gremlings, dude. Grimmy boys. Okay, let's get these guys back in the group. Oh, there's a spawn. We're fighting some gremlings, having a little fun. Camping one named guy. He's got a chance at some weird channeling gloves that I kind of wanted to get. So. Let me see here. Do I have a fresh orb? I do not have a fresh orb. Give me 5 min for a fresh orb. It's a little less than 5 minutes. So the recast timer on being able to summon a new orb is 5 minutes. And I just remembered it, so it's gonna be probably 3 minutes. Orky, read the messages. Orky, am I ready for res? Do you need a new orb summon? Soon. We're almost there. Summon orb is almost ready. Waking up, it's so early. I feel you, dude. Oh shit, I just got nuked by something. What the hell? Oh my god. I've been nuked. I've been nuked. I've been nuked. There's a really cool place nearby that I want to explore in the next few sessions. But it could be pretty hard. The vampire castle. There's a crazy, creepy vampire castle nearby. And I think the named guys that are in the vampire castle, they might flurry. So they might be a little bit tough. Might need a real tank for them. So this is the PH. This corner is where the named guy spawns that we're camping. And he's on a little bit of a longer spawn than the majority of these gremlings. Some of these gremlings actually spawn a little quicker than the named guy does. Okay. Alright, we're good. I'm going to summon a new orb. Yep. Summoning new orb, summoning new orb. Alright, there we go, my man. We're ready for the res. Okay. Summoning new pet. And then I'll get a new orb up as well when that's ready. So the thing about the magician epic staff there that I'm holding is it's a spell. It's actually a spell. So I'm summoning that staff. And every time I summon the staff, it has one charge of this big pet, this big elemental pet. And so you have to summon a new staff to recharge it, you know. Shit, I'm stuck here. I'm getting hit by this priest. And I've got res 6, so I'm just stuck taking it. Taking it to the chin. A real tank, don't disparage the good name of the bearer. His name's just Labor. Look, he's going into labor. Elemental labor. You had a pet named Vibin the other day? Hell yeah, he was vibing. That's funny. So when you're coming down here, Roland, we are in this cave here. When you get like through the caverns a little bit, there's like a little central spot with the Spirit Master and the High Priest. We're fighting the High Priest. We could spawn the Spirit Master as well, which I think has even more shaman gear on it. We could honestly probably do both caves, I think, like both PHs. Oh, I need to invite some people in. Invite Mojo. Mojo's in another group. Oh. Them dang old gremlings. Hey, Crix919, welcome in. You love when yours is named Laser. Ah, yes, like a beam. Laser beam. Man, one of my favorite things when I was a kid was to go and like play laser tag. Did you guys ever play laser tag? Oh, that's a fun game. Laser tag. Frickin' sharks with laser beams on their heads. That's all I'm asking for, is some sharks with frickin' laser beams on their heads. Alright, we invited Mojo in, and we got Roland coming here, and then we got Captain's Mage logging back in. So we're going to be shredding this place. Shredded wheat. Shreddy Vetter? I like that better. Shreddy Vetter. Oh God, the foreman. It's always the foremans that get me. Because they wander in here. And the prophet has just spawned as well. I see the prophet over there. So we might get lucky. There he is. Oh! Invited, invited. And we've also got Roland coming. He should be here pretty soon. Alright. The prophet is back up. These lads say oi a lot? Yeah, they do. Oi! Oi! Oh, we got a guard spawn right behind us. Right behind us. Wait for Roland for the name? No, I don't think so. Not necessarily. How far out are you, Roland? Because we got one of the name guys popped. It should be a timer on the corpse anyway if something drops. But you're right. We don't necessarily want something good for him to go to waste. Don't wait? Okay. Okay. Yeah, we got one name pop. He might have something that shamans, could wear. So we just wanted to make sure. But he probably has a standard timer. Oh, yeah. He's tough. He's a big old tough guy, this prophet. Oh, boy. He summons? Yeah, he probably does summon. Yeah, he does summon. I remember that because I tried to kite him around a little bit last night and he was summoning me. That little stinker. Let's see what he has in his pockets. He's got a wisdom headpiece. Not bad, not bad. No drop wisdom headpiece. He's got the quest skull and a hammer of the grunt. Damage 10, delay 32 hammer. Yeah, he's got those channeling gloves, which seem pretty interesting, but do I have a link all button? Maybe. Do I? I don't see it. Maybe I have to turn it on or something. Damn, look at all these runes, boys. Don't let them go to waste. Those are money. And they stack. That's the money right there. The runes. You think it's slightly better than your current Crystal Chitin circlet? Oh, hell yeah, go for it. It's all. It's got Strength 3, Wisdom 3, Int 3. My headpiece happens to be the plain one. I got lucky. I got the plain one, so the one from the plains. Yeah, absolutely. Grab it, dude. Please do. I love to see a good upgrade go out. I love seeing a good upgrade go out. There's a guy across the hall from us as well.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Did he drop the face piece yet? No. Actually, he might have dropped it on the first kill. You want something from this guy too, dude? Do you want to come out? You're probably kicking back, getting ready before you fire up stream today, huh? Getting a little morning chill time in before it goes haywire. Before it goes wild. I feel you, dude. I gotta like meditate before I stream. It was a D's nuts joke? Oh, shit. Hey, Mustang Spy. How you doing, my friend?
Excuse me.
Happy Friday.
Hello.
Hello. Hey, Reckless. We're doing absolutely fantastic, my friend. We're slaying some gremlings. We're kind of holding down a cavern of Grimmy boys. Holding down a cavern of Grimmy boys. Okay, I'll make you the leader, Mojo, so you can invite him. Ooh. There you go, my friend. You're the leader, Mojo. And you can invite Roland in. You can grab Socks if he's coming too. Good morning, all. Hope you're having a kick-ass day. Fuck yeah, we are, dude. It's a beautiful Friday. The sun's coming up over the mountain. Oh yeah, I did some grocery shopping yesterday, so we got the house is full of food and snacks. Oh God. Oh no, the foreman. The foreman's on me. Ooh. That foreman always comes in the room. Like, he spawns in the hallways outside and then he paths here. So he's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Those are the ones who always get me. Like, the foremans are the ones that pretty much get me because they wander and roam. Which makes sense because they are walking around, you know, all the mining sites and making sure all the mining's going on. So they're definitely going to go in every single room and look. Those frickin' foremans. I'm gonna empty out my carcass here.
We're being raided. What? We're being raided. What?
Yo, Crazy Willie, what's up, my man? Holy moly. Thank you so much for the raid. And welcome in, raiders, welcome in. I'm Orkboy. We're just hanging out, playing a bit of EverQuest today, having a little fun. I play a magician human magician. And what they do is they're kind of like an elementalist. We do all the elements, fire, water, all that stuff. An elementalist. Emphasis on the mental part. But it's cool. I get a big elemental pet and I can send it in. It's kind of tanky. This pet is a little bit tanky, so he's like a conjurable tank. Doing fantastic, Crazy Willie. We're just having a lot of fun playing a bit of EverQuest. We're planning out a 7 Days to Die server. We're going to do some modifications. We're going to play a combo of Project Z and Undead Country. We're going to do Project Z and Undead Country. And so we're going to have some friends and some community members, you know, and invite them on in. And slay some zombies, man. Do a little zombie slaying. Some folks have been interested in it. I've been interested in those two add-ons for a while. They are nightmare mods, so they're pretty hard. You know, there's a lot of changes that they do to the game. Yeah, so we were talking about that a little bit. And just grinding on some creatures here. We've got a few friends coming out to the group. We're loving it. We're loving it. Once my character gets to 55, I get a really cool spell called Call of the Hero. And what it does is I can actually summon another party member to where I am standing. It takes a pearl to cast it, but it's still pretty good. And so I can get into some cool places in the game and bring all my friends. Call of the Hero. Oh yeah, a lot of these guys have 6 of these runes. That's good. That's good coin. Very good coin. Now, if you actually go into the Acrylia Caverns, it's pretty tough in there. It's much better XP. But the weapons, they drop these like grime-covered weapons or whatever. Those actually vendor for a couple hundred plat each, dude. The muck-covered weapons. They are... It's like the same deal. You get all the runes. You get tons and tons of runes. But those weapons actually vendor for like 200 a pop. Which is really good coin. Really good coin for a vendor item. Yeah, apparently you can get some EXP potions. I really don't know how it works. But this character is a day one character. I rolled this character. I don't know if it was like day one, but this is my original character that I played on this server. Okay, I'm gonna make a new orb. New orb. Which has a fresh charge. Oh shit. No. What the hell? Fucking foreman. I was in the middle of a cast. Oh, dude. Are you kidding me? I'm doing something. I'm busy. And we get attacked by 2 creatures, dude. That's how it always works, isn't it? You got a inventory screen up, you're looking at your book or something, and boom, boom, boom. They just come in droves, dude. Droves. You haven't gotten your XP pots? No, I didn't even know you could until like a day or two ago. I was like, what? XP pots? And they're like, yeah, you get them. I said, what? No shit. I'm a noob, dude. I'm a noob. But I will go get them. Imagine having that 55 plus. You used all of yours in the 30s. What a silly bitch. Yeah, I'm going to get them the next time I swing around through the city. I'm going to pick them up. So what do? You talk to the priest? Gives you 50% XP for an hour with about 30 charges. Holy shit. Hey, JJ Style. What's up, dude? Hello, hello. Yeah, I've never had them. So I guess I should get them now. And yeah, we'll be using them 55 plus, pretty much. Or 54 plus. Oh, son of a bitch. I'm gonna sit back here in this corner. Don't use the XP pots in the early 50s. Wait till about 57. Also, they don't work for AAs. So if you have some left over, bank them and then wait for pop. Ah, okay. Good advice. Good advice on the XP potions there. Someone said these guys say oi a lot. Oi, oi, oi. Zuggy, 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 oi, oi, oi. I know that's not what they say, but it's my own twist on it. It's my own orky flair to the saying. Ooh, toes. Oh yeah. Grimling toes. Them dang old grimlings. Let's give this guy some weapons, some grimling weapons. I'm gonna go with a spear and a sword. No, a dagger. Spear and dagger offhand. Let's go. Hell yeah. Look how stone they are. He's got some Stone Age tools. Get in there with your Stone Age tools. Oh, shit. Sorceress Gilnardria has a meditate robe? Dude, what? A meditate robe? That sounds pretty powerful, honestly. Do you think we should camp that instead, or what? What drop are you looking for? You don't see the gloves on this guy? I'll check. Let me see. Prophet Gixlag. You're right. It must have been something I saw on. Oh no, it's boots. It's boots. Channeling boots. He has skill modification. Channeling 5%. And honestly, I didn't realize it, but mages can't even wear it. So yeah. LOL. Yeah, I guess we don't really need that. Orky, you're camping something that you can't even wear, dude. Hey, man, I got excited, you know? I get excited with these things. We should camp the sorceress? Yeah, let's try it out. Let's go camp the sorceress. Absolutely, let's do it. And if this guy spawns, we'll kill him as well for the shamans and stuff. Make sure you train up dodge. Yeah, dude. Pots are good for trade skills as well if you're going to do an hour's worth of skilling. They also do work for trade skills. That's pretty good. Like a little godly pot, a little godly potion. This room seems a little nicer to camp as well. Like it's a bit nicer. A little more open room, you know. Hey, there's a sorceress. Wow. Look at her, dude. She's casting her magic. This is the pH? Yeah, it seemed like it. It's a dark blue. It's a dark blue mob, so I feel like that's definitely a stronger one. Yeah, let's try it out. Maybe we'll get lucky. A meditate robe would be pretty ridiculous. And, you know, I am wearing an oracle robe, so pretty much any improvement would be an improvement. The sound that those sonic wolves make are gnarly, huh? Sonic wolves. Item 7266, let's take a look. Gennaldria's robe. Okay. And skill mod meditate 5%. Wow. That's pretty badass, dude. Not gonna lie. That's pretty spicy. That's a spicy robe. Yeah, we all have a pet, dude. This is the pet group. This is the ultimate pet group. I'm making sure to get at least one nuke in there to get us credit for the kill. Good credit. I'm gonna downrank actually to Shock of Spikes for mana. Oh god. Oh, freaking gremlins, dude. They're always after me, Lucky Charms. I downranked my nuke a little bit just so that, because all I'm nuking for is to get the physical damage portion of the damage. Holy moly, what the hell's my pet doing? My pet's going wild out there. He's pulling shit from across the room. Wow. Pet's gone wild. Elemental's gone wild. Oh yeah. I'll throw some of these away. I'm not going to loot any paperwork anymore. I'm just going to get the runes. Throw these away. Okay, this shit's heavy. These big blocks of ore are heavy as hell. Do any of you guys like the Y-Files? Y-Files? Anybody? Anybody here in chat a fan of the show Y-Files? So the host of the Y-Files, he's been on Joe Rogan podcast before, and that was an interesting episode. Well, he was on Sean Ryan podcast yesterday, so if anyone's interested to see, there's actually a new interview with the guy, if you want to see it, on Sean Ryan's show. I watched it last night. It was really good. Really good interview. Hecklefish for life. Exactly, dude. Yeah, so if you want to see a new interview with... oh, there she is. Sorceress. If you want to see a new interview with AJ, the host of the Wild Files, he's on the Sean Ryan podcast. Brand new yesterday. Alright, maybe she has it. Ah, the ring. Nildaria's ring. Charisma 2, Intellect 2, Mana 20. That's actually not bad. Not bad. Dirk of the Grunt and an eyeball. My ring is better though. So I'm wearing 2 rings that are better than that ring. It's a minor caster's ring. Pretty good though. Especially good if you ain't got nothing, you know. Dirk of the Grunt, Nildaria's Eye, which is probably a quest. There's a few cycles out here too. There's like a Grimling War that you can do. There's some pretty cool stuff. There's a Grimling War, which I think at the end of it, right, there's like some really good rewards. You got to do the war to start the epic one of these days. That'll be fun, dude. I love the cycles, like some of these crazy cycles that they have in EQ. You know, the Ring War in Velius was a good example of one. There's also some down in the Fungus Grove too. There's like a couple of cycles in the Fungus Grove that actually have, you know, very good equipment. Very good equipment. Oh my god. What in the heck happened there? I sat down and they all just frickin' Zerg rushed me. Holy Toledo. Whoa. Frickin' Zerg rush, dude. There's a horse that drops off Acrylia Cavern off of Corpse Master. Holy moly. That's actually pretty huge because you can meditate while sitting on the horse. You know, being on the horse and just being on the horse is considered sitting down, as well as being able to cast spells and do that kind of stuff. So that's kind of a big deal. It's only about 10k platinum for the one. I know I say only, but if you did giants and if you sold stuff in the bazaar and stuff, you could probably make it, you know, within a week. It's like a week's worth of grinding. About a week's worth of grinding. I could do it. Are the FG ones where you can get the 51 plus fungi? I've heard of that one. I've heard of the fungi for Beast Lords, but I really don't know where it comes from. Dang, that was a lot of Grimlings, dude. There must be several of them behind that stone structure over there, because that was a lot of them. Damn. Yeah, for some reason that corner is very dangerous. Very dangerous. There's like 4 of them just stacked up in there. Oh. Freaking stupid guy spawned on me here.
Excuse me.
Yo, Suds in the house.
Excuse me.
What's up, dude? Happy Friday to you, my friend. We're fighting some gremlings down in the gremling caves. This is actually in the gremling forest here, so it's not quite inside Acrylia, because Acrylia is pretty tough here. We could handle the entryway, but yeah, Acrylia is a little tough. It's a fantastic zone, though. XP is so good in there. Well, we're not doing bad, though. We're not doing bad. I love this place. So there's a robe that drops here where we are. It actually gives a modification to meditate, like a 5% one. So it's kind of big deal. It's kind of a big deal. Robe. Get a little skill mod, meditate mod. That's pretty good. Just jumped off of the APOC grind. Happy Friday. About to sleep it away. Nice, dude. What level did you get? What level are you on Epoch, and what did you roll? What kind of character, man? Are you Zugging? I like to Zug, but also I'll be honest with you. I like playing a Wood Elf Hunter as well, or a Night Elf. I like Night Elf. My guilty pleasure. Orkboy likes Night Elves. What a noob. 19 Warlock Affliction. You're leveling with 2 buds, so you can't grind hard. Ah, gotcha. Doing a little static. A little static party. Fantastic. You just got a Shaman to 10. You're going to go enhancement on that. Nice, dude. I've never played a Shaman, really. I was always kind of like intimidated by the totems for some reason. There's so many, dude. I have a buddy. He's a really good WoW player, and he told me one time he had something like 32 binds literally just for totems, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh hell no. I don't know how many totems they get, but he said something like maybe it was 32 total, including totems. That's a lot. That's a lot of binds. That's a lot of key binds, dude. My ass would be frickin'... I'd be lost. 12 totems, cry. Yeah, that's a lot. I guess he could do, you know, a whole series of shift binds or something for it. Or I use a gaming mouse that has 12 thumb buttons. I'm using a gaming mouse that has 12 thumb buttons. I used to use a Razer, but I've switched from the Razer to a little bit more of a generic one. And the generic one actually performs better than the Razer. The buttons are easier to get to and press, and it's like more comfy. But I had 2 Razers. I got my first Razer a long time ago and loved it. That one kind of got, you know, worn out, and so I had bought a different Razer. And then when that one eventually wore out, I bought this one, this cheaper one from UTech. Just a UTech MMO mouse, right? And it's been lasting for hella years, dude. Like, it lasted twice as long as a Razer. Logitech G600 for life? Nice, dude. Yeah. Gaming mouses are nice, man. I have one buddy, he doesn't like them. He doesn't like. I said, dude, you want to play, I forget what it was, but we were playing some games together. And I was like, oh, hey, you know, I think I offered him a mouse. I was like, do you want this mouse? It only has 2 thumb buttons, but you can have it. And he was like, no, man, I don't even like thumb buttons. And I was like, oh. I was like, all right. Whatever. I don't like thumb buttons. They're so easy to push. But I don't always use them. I don't use them on this game. You know, I only really use them on like WoW or some other games like that that have a lot of them. That corner's wild, huh? There's so many. That 4 corner's wild, dude. So thick. Such a thick corner. Alright, loot up, boys. Get some runes. Fill your bags. I want everyone to have full bags of runes when we leave here. Full bags. Full bags. Bilbo Baggins. Look at all these stacks of 20 I have. Holy moly. It's getting juicy in those, in some of these big bags back here. It's a lot of plat. It's a lot of plat worth. You're with the Logitech as well, Crix? Yeah, dude. I only got this UTech one because I went on Amazon and just searched for a gaming mouse. And the UTech came up and it looked cool. I was like, oh, this one looks pretty good. It was only like 30 something bucks or something, or maybe it was 60. But I feel like it was only really 30 bucks. And it's been so good for so long. I love a good deal, you know, like when When you get a good deal on something and the thing is like really good, it's like, holy crap, how did I get so lucky? Damn. Oh my god. That four corner. Oh. Dude, this room goes wild, huh? Some of them are green, and so if they're green, I don't even nuke the green ones. I just let the pet kill them. Ding 44, new spells. Let's go. What do these guys con to you at 44? You can't G600 for the life anymore. They discontinued it. Oh man, they probably have a generic clone or something. Yeah, I get it, dude. A nice, clean, skunky rip. So skunky. So skunky. Smells like a skunk walked up in the room. Amazon had a sale for like $22 for the G600, and you bought 6 extra when they were discontinued. Nice, dude. He's got backups. I love it. I love it. Now that's a pro gamer. Damn. Plenty of ore. Holy shit. Lots and lots of ore. Roland, what else do you need to do for your epic? You got any more epic guys you need to kill around the world? The sorcerers probably due pretty soon. There we go. This guy's loaded with runes. Those are the best ones, right? You open them up and there's 6 runes sitting there. That's good. That's good money. Oh. Foreman's entering the room. That scallywag.
We don't want to work today, Mr. Foreman.
Oh, sorceress. Let's go. Try to get my pet in there on him. My pet's already fighting too, so it's a little tough to get him in. Oh, probably help if I was not targeting the warder. Come on, baby. Drop the robe. Drop the robe. Child's Tear and a kill in COM. That's basically it. Ah, very cool. Very cool. You got to kill the guy that's on top of the elevator. Yay. Let's see if she's got the robe. The iron robe. Looks like she has a staff of some sort. She dropped the ring and... pretty cool looking staff. I don't know. I'm going to take one of these for Fashion Quest. Fashion Quest staff. Staff of the Grunt. A fashion quest? You've already got the epic, dude. That's the ultimate fashion. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Let's look at the fashion staff. Ooh. Ah. It looks like I already had one kind of like this. It was red though. It's red. But I don't know. I think that's a cool looking staff, you know. The crook at the bottom is real aesthetic, really nicely aesthetic. Fashion staff. Is tier easier on Quarm? Never looked it up. I would think so. That's from that little... Is that from that little baby golem in Fear? Or... No. It's from something else, isn't it? In Fear? It's probably always up. Also... people can open up... Some guilds can open up instances. Some guilds can open up instances. I looked at the requirements for the instances, and we would have to have a full raid force to ask for instance privileges. And then also we have to maintain a raid force and maintain killing raid mobs, or you forfeit the instances, being able to open them up. So you essentially have to have a real raid force going after a real mob for them to open up an instance to allow you to open up your own instances. And then also you gotta like maintain it. You have to essentially keep raiding, or you lose the ability to open them. Which is fair, because, yeah, it's a privilege to be able to open up an instance. And so, really the only appropriate people or groups that should be allowed to open them up is ones that are really doing raids and, like, really actually raiding. You know, they don't want small groups to open up their own stuff just for little things, you know. P99, you think that the child tiers has a chance to spawn after the minis? And those are perma-camped? Yeah, I think that's kind of the same way on TLPs as well. Is after the minis, we see a lot of those tiers on the TLPs. Like I'm pretty sure every fear run there's like 3 tiers. Just be careful of that corner. That other corner spawns the cluster for some reason. Big cluster of gremlins back there. So I've been kind of avoiding it because it's a little gnarly. It's a little gnarly. Looks like my bags are pretty full.
Oi. Oi.
Dropping all these large bricks, or these like single bricks of acrylia. I know they're really good for crafting, but on the same token, they are heavy as hell. They are heavy as freaking hell, man. They're bulky. Very, very bulky. So if you want to pick them up, go for it. There's a whole bunch of them over there. So open world is kind of odd on this server. The open world doesn't really have any raid mobs in it, and this is to prevent, like fights and things like that, and contested stuff. Sorceress Nildaria, look at that sword she has, dude. But occasionally there's a PvP zone. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but basically guilds have to, we'll figure it out. We'll definitely figure it out for you. What we'll end up doing is we'll probably borrow a instance from one of the guilds that can open it up that doesn't do that instance anymore for the tier. We'll figure it out. We'll try open world. We'll go in and look. Maybe that guy is there. Yeah, we'll have to figure out that for you. Shouldn't be too tough. Oh, no robe, no robe. The ring. And if you want this ring, dude, this is a pretty good ring. It's still an all ring with 20 mana. So I don't know what kind of rings you have. Great Sword of the Grunt. Nice. That one looks cool. 2-hand slash, damage 25, delay 50. That would be so nice for a starting Shadow Knight. Oh my god. Or a Paladin. Good luck, lads. You're out for a bit. Hey, thanks, Mojo. And we appreciate you helping out. Enjoy your day, my man. Enjoy your day. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll tighten it up a little bit. We'll just kind of hang over here on this side of the room because we're gonna start getting some repops in here. Get a little repops, you know. We want to be careful. Okay. Grab these two. Nothing like a ham and cheese omelet with chorizo, bean, and cheese tacos on the side. Holy shit, dude. You're making me jelly. Oh, I love it. I'd love to eat that. I bought some red beans and rice that I'm going to make soon. I actually make them in a rice cooker. And they come out really well. Really good. Little red bean and rice. I don't know what I'm doing today though for food. Probably bake a pizza. My mom wants a homemade Hawaiian style pizza. And so I got some ingredients for that. Probably make that today. I need to learn how to flip the dough, dude. Because I'm stretching it. I'm trying to stretch the dough and like I don't know how to do it really well. But they come out good, man. And that fresh dough is the key to it, dude. Like a frozen pizza sucks compared to one of these kind. Oh yeah, yeah, get you some treasure, boys. Get you some treasure, boys. Cajun cooking, jambalaya. Ooh, I like Cajun cooking too. Because I do like spicy food. I like a nice spice. Sorcerer's Pop. Or the PH rather. pH balanced for a man. Strong. Dude, that was a good slogan, wasn't it? With Secret, the deodorant. Strong enough for a man, pH balanced for a woman. That was some good marketing, dude. Very good marketing. Thanks, guys. My bad. What a noob. He's got his mic muted. I was just calling that corner back there the nope corner. I said, dude, there's like 6 of them stacked underneath that rock or something crazy. It's the nope corner. Thank you guys for letting me know. I appreciate that. You don't know, sometimes a nice red baron hits the spot. I feel you, I feel you. Dude. One of my old girlfriends, she used to get the boboli, like that pre-cooked crust or whatever thing, pizza thing. She would get a boboli, and then she would get a brie cheese, dude. She would do boboli and brie. And it was pretty good. I had it, it was good. Little bread and cheese. Basically, that's what it is, like a bread and cheese. It's pretty good. You'd like kind of like bake the boboli for just a few minutes, get it all nice. You bake the brie too, and get it all soft. Yeah, that was a little treat, a nice little treat. Pretty easy to get this lucid shard. I wonder if this lucid shard is the same as the one inside Acrylia Caverns. And we're just getting it out here. Because I don't remember one from these guys. Oh yeah, look at all them sweet, sweet runes. That's big money, those runes, dude. Your wife and you have a uni, which is a pellet-fed pizza oven. It's fun for the kids, and it makes a damn good pizza. Ooh, nice, dude. I've always thought about making like a small brick oven in the backyard, like a pizza oven, little wood-fired brick oven. Be pretty cool. Little wood fire, but I'd have to be real careful, because we're in fire territory here, and so there might be like rules against it, unfortunately. I know there's like no burn days and stuff like that in our county all the time, like majority of the year. I have a propane barbecue. It's alright. Yeah. I cook meat on it sometimes. But I really like charcoal the best. Oh. At my old place I had just a little square Weber. But I would get the coals going and stuff like that. And then throw a little wood in there too from the backyard. Just like a couple little pieces, smoke it up a bit. Yeah, those were some good. Those were some good barbecues. Nice. There's a bank in this zone, dude. Mahini, that's cool. Yeah, that little village is pretty nice down there. Like that Grimling village, that the cat village. It's pretty good. But yeah, I've considered building a brick pizza oven in my backyard. I think that would be really cool. PH, darn. At least we've seen a few of her though. It almost seems like a 50-50, you know? Because we've seen her what, 3-4 times now? Not bad. You want a Blackstone so bad? The shard you're wondering about, it's for the Vexthal key, VT key, but you can't really complete it until you can kill Emperor Shreza, which won't be until probably January/February. I say /February because it takes a while to get to him too, you know, you gotta do a lot of stuff. But Shrezor drops something that completes the VT key, and so he's not going to be around until January. Oh yeah. But getting the shards is still pretty important to like bank them if you plan to go, you know. Because you have to get 10 shards, and some of them take a while to get. It takes a while to go and get them all, and then especially when there's a big push for them, like if your guild is like, okay, we've got all our rifts, you know, now go get your shards or something like that, then there's going to be a big push for people getting shards. I already got 2. I got Dawnshroud Peaks and I got Grimling Forest. It's pretty good. It's a pretty good little start. The one in the gray is going to be... can be a cock block because you get it off of the giant skeletons around the lake. And there's only like 5 of them. At least on this server, they're going to spawn faster, so... You gonna take off, Turgrat? Yeah. I think we should probably go as well. You guys. Maybe get the hell out of here. Because I'm probably gonna log off in about an hour or less. Yeah. Got about an hour's worth of time left in me. Maybe a little less. Okay. So I'm going to get my gate spell up and everybody else get their gate spells up. And we'll get the flock out of here, man. These freaking gremlings, dude. You'll never get the smell out. We'll never get the smell out. Oh, another one spawned. Those poppers. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. Thank you guys for coming out. You know, I feel like we had a nice adventure here in the Gremling tunnels. Get some XP this weekend? Yeah, I'll probably will. I'm going to go talk to the priest of Discord and see what's up with my potions, you know what I mean? So, alright, let's go. Do a little priest of Discording, see what he says. Oh, cool. You've got a warrior, dude? Nice. We'll do a little tally. We're going to see how much we make from the runes. We were in there for like maybe 2 hours. We'll get a coin total. Tally on the runes. Okay. I banked all my platinum. Let's vendor these runes. Now remember, we got 2 bags full of full stacks, you know what I mean? Like here at the back end. That's a lot. Alright. Sell this crap. Crazy Toes was murdered in KC. No. Dude, did you watch that AJ interview? It was good. It was good. Very enjoyable. Very enjoyable. Yo, Reckless, are you around, dude? I got some chainmail for you, bro. I got some chainmail. I saved a few pieces of chainmail from those gremlings. Smells a bit of gremling. You'll have to worry about the smell of gremling. This is real chainmail too, not summon chainmail. The Rune Master. Look at that platinum stack, dude. It's going up. It's going up. Oh my god. How much platinum did we earn from all these frickin' runes? Kind of a lot, dude. Look. You just have to have the bag space for it. But yeah, you go out there and you fill up some bags of runes, dude. You're coming home happy. Whoa, we're about to break 1,000. The big stacks are where it's at, dude. Damn. And we got some Parados out there. We got some Emeralds, some Parados, some Flawless Aquamarines. 1,300. 1,324 in vendor crap from the Grimlings. And that was only about 2 hours. So what's that? Like almost 700 an hour? That's pretty good, dude. That's not bad at all. That was in a group. It's not necessarily like a solo farm, but that was in a group. It was pretty good. You ever in these commons slowly farming while you code what pieces? You already have an amazing chest piece. We got boots, ringmail boots, AC5, shoulder, AC5, 2 wrists, AC5, and a belt, AC5. So if you want them, dude, you can have them. Or if you have some stuff in those slots, like I think I might have gave you some boots already that are better, you know. Yeah. I got some extra chainmail. Damn, these eyeballs that guy gave me were worth a lot. The fungus beast eyes. You only need the shoulders. You can vendor the rest. Wonderful. Okay. All right, I'll save you those shoulders. Okay, there we go. All right, let's look at this overstuffed bank. Too much crap in the bank, Orkboy. I know, it always happens. It always happens. I try to be all organized, and the next thing you know, I've got a bank full of junk. Small pieces of acrylia. Am I going to be on for a few minutes? You can use a transfer? Yeah, absolutely, dude. If you want to do a transfer. Yep. I'll be right here by the bank, Jonette. Are you going to hand me a bag, or are you going to, or are you just going to hand me loose items? Are you getting loose, dude? Are you getting loose? Loosey-goosey? Oh. Let me put my coin away. That heavy ass coin. See, that was a lot of coin though, dude. 1,300 from Grimlings, dude. Fuck yeah. Look at that. We're up to 3,000 in the bank. Lar Mule. There he is. Lar Mule, everybody. Is that him? Is that your mule, dude? You're gonna try a war, dude, Malkini? Nice. Is that how I pronounce it? Malkini, or is it Machni? Malkni. I like Malkini. It sounds like tropical, you know. Plat and some items, cool, dude. Yep. Absolutely, my friend. Be hanging out down this wall. Hey, there's somebody named Alakazam. I like it. I like it. It still says you're not in the guild? Really? Okay. Well, I can guild invite you, but I have to be standing in front of you, I think. I think I can guild invite you. Let me see here. Let me see. Can you see this green text? This WOG? Probably not, yeah? No green text? Yeah, we'll have to get you an invite then. Trader Joe, I like it. Is that you, Joe Nat? Trader Joe Nat. Look at him, dude. Freaking, that guy's got about 100,000 million platinum, probably. I bet. Big plat. You got an Abukar box on you or in the bank? No, I don't. Let me drop this summoned bag. Let me check the bank, dude. Because you mentioned bank, I'm like, I gotta go look. I don't think so, though. No. No box of Abukar on this character. I'm a non-Abukar kind of a lass. Keep the box? Oh my god, he's gifting us a box, boys. Woo! 53K, holy shit. He's rich. Hey. He's rich. Hey. Holy moly. Oh yeah, box of Abukar. Weight reduction 100, size 10. Damn, that's nice. That's a nice box. So juicy. So juicy. What's this guy transferring, bro? Whoa. Whoa. A turtle belt? Whoa. Cloak of Flames. I've never heard of this bow. Wow, that's a good bow. That's a good freaking bow, dude. I'm assuming a ranger. Mage pet kit. Could you imagine the mage having all that shit? Fucking. It would die so fast, dude. Every creature in the game would go after it on principle alone. He'd become insta KOS to like every single thing that he goes by. All right, there, that's you. Can monks use that bow? Or are you giving it to someone else? There you go, my man. Thank you so much for the box of avocado, dude. That was really nice of you. That's a very sexy box. That bow is wild, huh? I don't even know where that bow comes from. But I'm assuming from a upper level area. Maybe I'm trying to think of where it could even come from. Like maybe Kazakhthul, maybe Vexar. Yeah, that's a huge bow. You've been playing since day one? Those runes are nice, dude. Like, that's a little kind of a undercutty farm spot, you know? It's just as good as the Giants, in my opinion. Easily as good as the Giants. You just have to have the bag space to hold the runes. It's only worth it if you go and fill your bags with the runes, you know? Alright, let's see here. Let's put this box of avocado here. And then we'll do this. We're going to make the first slot. The boot slot. We'll pull these off of there. We don't really need these bags on there. The only reason those bags are on that hotbar at all is I was putting keys in them. I was in Najina, and I was putting keys inside of those bags. And so then I would just like walk up to a door, grab it from the hotbar, and open the door. All right, let's look here. Bags, 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 bags. Slide this one down. Okay, there we go. Very cool. The light burlap sack. Yeah, 65% reduction, so it's not bad. And then the bag of Evil Eye is 70% reduction. So those are both like decent weight reduction bags as well. I mean, I could go with all glowing backpacks, but that's risky. That's risky. And I need to have this large soiled bag is perfect for the gems and stuff like the malachite and all my spell reagents. I'm going to need, when I hit 55, I'm going to need to carry 2 stacks of pearls around with me too. So that's coming. That's 2 more slots of gems, of reagent gems. Those pearls, man. We're going to be carrying around stacks of pearls. How much are they? Let's look. Whoo! 5 5 platinum a pop on the pearls, guys. Oh, those are not cheap. Those are not cheap. And that's for the Call of the Hero spell, which is so nice. It's so nice. I can go to somewhere in the dungeon, and then I can just like summon you to me. Just
Come here, get over here.
so it's super handy, super handy. Your wife's nickname for me is Large Soiled Bag. Oh my god, dude. That's funny though. Yeah, that was a good adventure. That was a nice adventure. I want to do Umbral Plains. I know it's like not ideal. Some people are like, "Oh, I don't like Umbral Plains. I don't like it." I think it's worth it, dude. Let's look at the database on Umbral Plain. Zones, Umbral Plains. Let's do a little research here on stream about the Umbral Plains. %120 XP modifier. Okay, so we know we've got a slight XP modifier. Look at this shit, dude. Belt of Scintillation. Oh, that's Rumble Crush. Multiple NPCs. Bracelet of Beauty. Comprehension. Look at that. 15 intellect bracers. Fortitude. 15 stamina bracers. Might. Strength bracers. That's a lot of resist as well. Fat AC. All. These are all. Quickness, agility, dexterity. You can't tell me that Crazy Toes doesn't want a bracelet of quickness, dude. I bet he does. I bet he wants a bracelet of quickness, dude. Look at all those resists for like the stuff that monks do, you know, pulling mobs and this and that. Bracketed chitin mail. AC 30 chainmail. Chunk of condensed flame. Oh, that might be a quest. Let me see here. The Dark Assassins have Ranger, Bard, Rogue gear. Those Dark Assassins are all over the place. Darksteel Great Staff, Longsword, Morningstar, Rapier, Scimitar. Death Mask of the Elysians. This is an all mask. Pretty good, dude. It's pretty good. Dreamweaver stuff. So this is all the caster stuff. Dreamweaver. Look at that. 8 int on the hat. Cloak is pretty sexy. I think the robe is really good. Dreamweaver robe. Yeah. 14 int, 40 raw mana. That's pretty darn good. Let's click this real quick. All this stuff. So it's all the aliens. So you go to one of the alien caves and you get a bunch of caster gear. The Elysian stuff is good for druids. Like this breastplate, 15 wisdom breastplate for a druid. 75 raw mana. AC 24. It's like druid chainmail. I don't know if Mojo has any of this or if he wants any of it. But I know that chest piece is quite sought after. Is 120% EXP rate high? I think it kind of is. We can check a few other zones, like some grind spots. We can check a few grind spots, but I think the incentive for the bonus itself is good, but the equipment too, right? Like this Moktor set. Warrior, Cleric, Paladin, Shadow Knight, Bard. It's some thick AC and some really good resist. Like, all this shit is so resisty. Look at the BP. Look at the Moktor BP, dude. Bro. That's a nice piece of equipment. I checked in here. The only thing is and it's a bummer for... It's a real big bummer for frickin' monks, but I didn't see very much monk stuff. You know? There's another robe, different robe, rotting flesh robe. We'll keep looking. We'll keep looking. Maybe there's something that a monk can use, and we can hunt for it too. Lots of spells too. Lots of spells and songs. High level spells and songs, which is really good too. Vashir skin robe from a fallen sergeant. I think that's just a named. Like, that's just a regular named. There's got to be something. Withered skin leggings. Monk. AC 14. Strength 5. Wisdom 10. Mana 50. Mana? I don't know why I want that, but I guess Beast Lords. Let's check. Let's say, for example, let's check against. Let's check the. Yeah, those are good beast legs. Let's check against another equivalent XP zone, like somewhere where people are actually XPing. Let's check it against Acrylia Caverns. Acrylia Caverns has a 130 modifier, so just slightly higher. So yeah, I think 120 is good, dude. I think 120 is awfully good. Let's try Dawn Shroud Peak. I want to see, because that's one of the original bonus ones. Yeah, if you want to go do some Umbral later tonight, I'll do it. Look at that, 110 Dawn Shroud Peak. So Umbral is kind of... I think Umbral is kind of shining some light. More light than folks realize. Let's go to the gray. 120. Okay, that's nice. The Fungus Grove. Where's the Fungus Grove? 130. Fungus Grove's always been probably one of the better XP zones of the expansion. So I would say Fungus is probably the best XP zone, with a Umbral Plains in a very close second. Umbral Plains having harder mobs, but more random drops. Just random drops. Just boom, boom, boom. What about Shrezar? 130. That's another big boy spot. 130. You got some Black Panther skin leggings? Don't be jelly. Ah, dude, I remember those. Yeah, those are good. That's Velius, yeah? Velius era? They're probably one of the better ones from Velius, too. With the exception of, like, Flayed Barbarian skin or something. You know, like raid loot. Your monk has good gear, so don't worry about you. Never said you wouldn't go kill in the zone, though. Nice. Oh yeah, Dirty's the monk. Definitely ignore the monk. Check Kazakh Thule. Yeah, I bet Kazakh Thule is really good, too. zones. Kazakh. Wonder why it's not showing up. Let me search for it. Kazakh. Alright, so here's Kazakh. Lost Temple of Kazakh. Or is it the Cursed Temple of Kazakh? Probably a cursed, right? 120% modifier. Yeah. That one's pretty spicy. Oh, yeah. There's really good stuff in there. Holy moly. Boots of Flowing Slime. Man. How much do those sell for on the bazaar, do you know? Boots of Flowing Slime, 19K. Ring of Flowing Slime. Wow. Yeah, Boots of Flowing Slime are pretty nice, dude. Flowing Thought 3. That's a good, those are really good boots, dude. Holy crap. Wow. 19K is reasonable though. I mean, we just made 3K, so a week of that we could get a pair. Those are the only items up for sale that have Flowing Thought on them. Boots of Flowing Slime. 19K. It's not, I mean, I don't know if that's bad. I don't think that's that bad, actually. I think that's like a week worth of grinding coin, or maybe 2 weeks worth of grinding coin. Boots or legacy here, it will actually go down in price quick. Oh, I see. Yeah, the accursed. Yeah, that one's gnarly. You're currently at the camp, and they have gotten 2 to drop today so far. Holy shit, okay. So maybe we would go farm them instead. If they're a legacy drop, then, like, I don't know, you know. Get into a group that goes after them. Right on, right on. Alright, well, I should get out of here, you guys. It is time for me to depart. What time you going online, Socks? You going online in the next, like, half an hour, dude? Saki? No pressure, no pressure. Don't go on. Hey, Zavos. There he is. About an hour. You gotta cook up some chicken. Right on, man. Hell yeah. Oh, I love good chicken. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go stretch, get out of here. Probably raid Wong Tong Fui. He's playing on the Quarm server. I just met him the other day, so I don't really know him really well. Seems like a pretty cool guy. Maybe we can hook up, you know? IRL. No, I'm just kidding. He is a cool streamer, though, and I enjoyed being in his stream the other day and having a lot of fun. So we're going to get out of here, you guys. We're going to keep it real. We're going to keep it in the community. Show some community love for the EverQuest guys, especially if they're on Quarm. So thank you guys so much for stopping by the stream, hanging out with me on this fun journey. And we'll see you on the next one. We're scheduled for tomorrow morning, so we'll be there. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Maybe we'll hang out later tonight or something, do some grinding. And thank you so much. Thank you. Bye-bye. What a creep. See you later, guys.